morning, students. It's warmly welcome to Others Educational Institution. It's my pleasure welcome you all to the online class. Today we discuss the solved problems in a Unit 5 acoustics. So the students, you should take your class account and then write the formulas and then to start the solved problems. So definitely you should take your class account and then write the formulas. First you have to write the formulas and then to start the solved problems. So you should write the key formulas. So first one is a velocity. So velocity is equal to v into distance by time taken. That means v is equal to lambda by t. Distance, that means lambda, and then time taken for t. So v is equal to lambda by t. And then frequency n is equal to 1 by t. They have a formula. Frequency is equal to the sixth formula. I should see the sixth formula. F is equal to 1 by t. That means n is equal to 1 by t. So you should write n. 1 by t is equal to n. So v is equal to n lambda. And the next one, second one, effect of density. Effect of density, v is inversely proportional to the square root of 1 by d. Inversely proportional to the square root of 1 by d. And then effect of temperature is equal to v is directly proportional to root of t. That means vt, velocity of temperature, is equal to v naught plus 0.61 temperature t. That means temperature. And then speed of sound is equal to velocity. So v is equal to 2d by time taken. That means 2d by t. So d distance traveled, distance traveled between two surface and then time taken. Distance, we have to calculate the distance. D is equal to v into t. That means velocity into t. And then frequency is equal to f is equal to 1 by t. So, and then seventh formula. Next one is the expression for apparent frequency due to Doppler effect. So first one, seventh one, that means seventh one. Both source and listeners moves towards each other. So they can be moved towards each other. So the formula is n dash is equal to v plus vl divided by v minus vs into n. And the next one is that when the both source and listeners moves away from each other. So n dash is equal to v minus vl divided by v plus vs into n. So they have a hint. So just listen. When both source and listeners, they can be moved. Just a hint, I given a hint. Wherever source or listeners, when move to left to right, they given a negative signs. Or as well as move to right to left, that means a positive sign. When a source or a listeners, when moves right to left, that means a positive sign. As well as when a listener or a source, when move to left to right, that means a negative signs. Just to given a hint. And the next one is the general formula for Doppler effect is equal to n dash is equal to v plus or minus vl divided by v plus or minus vs into n. This is the general formula. And the next one, when both and listeners moves the one behind to other, that means source follows the listeners. The n dash is equal to v minus vl divided by v minus vs into n. And when both source and listeners moves, they move one behind to other. That means when listeners follows a source, so n dash is equal to v plus vl divided by v plus vs into n. And the next one, source at rest. 11th one, source at rest. Listeners moves towards the source. So the source at rest, so that is source at vs is equal to 0. So n dash is equal to v plus vl divided by v into n. So when a listener moves towards, so right to left, the listener moves to right to left, so that's why plus sign. When a source at rest, when listeners moves away from the source, so when a source at rest, vs is equal to 0. When a listener moves away, so when a moves to right, left to right, left to right. So that means a negative sign. So n dash is equal to v minus vl divided by v into n. And then when a listener is at rest, when source moves towards the listeners, so vl is equal to 0. That's why n dash is equal to v divided by v minus, because of source moves towards the listener. So when a source left to right, it moves left to right, that means a negative sign. So that's why v minus vs into n. And listener at rest, n dash is equal to v divided by v plus vs. That means, that's why when a source moves away from, so that's why when a source moves right to left, so that's why plus sign. So n dash is equal to v divided by v plus s into n. So next one, we see the solved problems. Solved problem 1, 5.1. At what temperature will the velocity of sound in air double? The velocity of sound in air at 0 degrees Celsius. Already if you know the velocity of sound in air at 0 degrees Celsius, that means 331 meter per second. But the question is, what temperature will the velocity of sound in air be doubled? So we do know the v1 and v2 and t1 and t2. So we should write v1 is equal to, we take a v1 and then v2, velocity 2 is equal to, when double the velocity of v1, so that's why we take a 2 into velocity 1 v1. That means v1 plus v1 is equal to v1. And then t1, we don't know the temperature of t1. So if we give the 0 degrees Celsius, so if we convert the Kelvin, so 0 degrees Celsius is equal to 273 Kelvin. And then t2 is equal to 273 plus t. So we know the formulas. V is directly proportional to the root of t. That means v is equal to t, root of t. v1 is equal to root of t1. That means v2 divided by v1 is equal to root of t2 by t1. Already we know that v2, so that means 2v1 divided by v1 and then root of 273 plus t divided by 273. So v1 that means cancel the v1, so it gives a v is equal to, v2 is equal to root of 273 plus t divided by 273. So we take a square on both sides. We take a square. So the 2 square is equal to 4 and the root of whole root, they can be the square and then root will be neglected, cancelled. So that's why 4 is equal to 273 plus t divided by 273. 4 is equal to 273 plus t divided by 273. So the 273 comes to the left hand side. So that's why 273 plus t is equal to 4 into 273. 4 into 273. So 273 plus t is equal to 4 273. That means 1092. 1092. This value is 1092. So we know the temperature. So that's why t is equal to 1092 minus 273. So t is equal to 819 degree Celsius. So t is equal to, temperature is equal to 819 degree Celsius. And the next one, a source producing a sound of frequency 90 Hz. A source producing a sound frequency 90 Hz. That means this one is the n. This means the n. They given a n. So this is shown a n. He's approaching a stationary listener. Stationary listener means listeners at rest. The listeners at rest, the source, they can be producing a sound frequency of n. That means n is equal to 90 Hz with the velocity of equal 1 by 10. When a source approaching the velocity 1 by 10th speed of sound. So velocity, that means vs is equal to 1 by 10. So what will be the frequency here by the listener? What will be the frequency here by the listeners? So we should write the given value. So n is equal to 90 Hz. Bs is equal to 1 divided by 10 V and VL is equal to 0. That is because of stationary listeners at rest. So that's why VL is equal to 0. We find the apparent frequency. That means n dash is equal to, we find the n dash. So general formula, we should write a formula. N dash is equal to VL is equal to 0. So that's why V divided by V minus Vs, because of when a source, they can be moves towards the listener. So when a moves left to right, so that's why negative sign. So V minus Vs into n, V minus Vs into n. So n dash is equal to, we substitute this value, V divided by V minus Vs. Vs means 1 by 10 into V into the n. So we commonly take the V. So n dash is equal to V divided by, we take a V in a commonly, we take a V. So V into 1 minus 1 divided by 10 into n. So we should cancel the both V, numerator and the denominator. So this V, this and this V and this V cancel. So n dash is equal to 1 divided by 1 minus 1 divided by 10 into n. So n dash is equal to 1 divided by 1 minus 1 divided by 10 into n. So it gives the value of n dash is equal to 1 divided by 9 by 10. 9 by 10 into n. So n dash is equal to, they can be reciprocal. So that's why n 10 divided by n into n. N dash is equal to 10 divided by 9 into n. 10 divided by 9 into n. Already we know the n. So n is equal to 90. So we substitute the values. So n is equal to 10 divided by 9 into n, 90. That's why 9. So 9, we cancel the 9, divide the 9. 9 in 9, one time 1 9s are 9, 10 9s are 90. So 10 into 10 is equal to 100 hertz. N dash is equal to 100 hertz. And then second question, a source producing a sound of frequency 500 hertz. 500 hertz. So n is equal to 500 hertz. So n is equal to 500 hertz. And then is moving towards a listener with a velocity of 30 meter per second. The velocity Vs is equal to 30 meter per second. 30 meter per second. And then speed of sound, that means the velocity is equal to 330. So what will be the frequency heard by the listener? So when a listener is at rest, so because of we don't know, we give the listeners moves are away from. So the listeners at rest, the source, it will be moves towards the listener at the speed of 30 meter per second. And then velocity is equal to 330 meter per second. What will be the frequency heard by the listeners? So n is, so the given value is n is equal to 500 hertz and Vs is equal to 30 meter per second and V is equal to 330 meter per second, and then VL is equal to 0, and we find the V n dash, that means apparent frequency. So the formula is n dash is equal to V divided by V minus Vs, because of when a source moves towards the listener. So when a source moves left to right, so that's why minus sign. So V minus Vs into n. So n dash is equal to, already we know the V 330 and then divided by 330 minus 330 into 500. So and then n dash is equal to 330 divided by 300, because of 330 minus 30, that means 300 into 500. So we cancel the 300 and then, so we cancel this zeros and then this zeros. So and then 3 1 3s are 3 and then 11 3s are 33. So 110 into 5, 110 into 5. So 110 into 5. So it gives n dash is equal to 110 into 5. So n dash is equal to 550 hertz. N dash is equal to 550 hertz. The next one, when a source of sound is moving with a velocity of 50 meter per second towards a stationary listener. So towards a stationary listener. The listeners measure the frequency. The listeners measure the frequency of the source as 1000 hertz. So this is a one question, and the next question: what will be the apparent frequency of the source when it's moving away from the listener after crossing him? Velocity of sound in medium in 330 meter per second. So case 1. So first question: when a source moving towards the listener, and then case 2, when a source is moving away from the listener. So two cases are there. So first case, when a source is moving towards the listener, so with at the velocity of 50 meter per second, the stationary observe the frequency. The stationary listener observe the frequency of 1000 hertz. That means n dash is equal to 1000. N dash is equal to 1000 hertz. N dash is equal to 1000 hertz, and then Vs is equal to 50 meter per second. And we know the velocity. They given a velocity v is equal to 330 meter per second. So first one, we solve the case 1. So case 1, given value n dash is equal to 1000 hertz, and then Vs is equal to 50 meter per second, V is equal to 330 meter per second, and VL is equal to 0 because of stationary. They given a stationary listeners. That means the listener at rest. So VL is equal to 0, and we know that we find the N. That means the actual frequency. So N dash is equal to, the formula is N dash is equal to V divided by V minus Vs into N. N dash is equal to V minus V divided by V minus Vs into N. So we know that N dash is 1000 equal to 330 divided by 330 minus 50 into N. And then 330 minus 50, it gives a value of 280. So 1000 is equal to 330 divided by 280 into N. So we know the N, so that's why we move from the values from left. So through left. So N is equal to 1000 into 280 divided by 330. N is equal to 1000 into 280 divided by 330. So we cancel the zeros on numerator 280 and then denominator of 330. So the value is this 0 and then this 0. So 1000 into 28 divided by 330. 1000 into 28 divided by 330. So N dash is equal to 28,000 divided by 333. So 28,000 divided by 33. So N is equal to 848.58 hertz. 848.48 hertz. 848.48 hertz. We know the N actual frequency. We know the actual frequency of 848.48 hertz. And the next one, case 2. So we find the N. So 848.48. And the velocity of Vs is equal to 50 meter per second, and V is also known 330 meter per second, and VL also rest because of when a source move away from the listener. So N dash is equal to, we find the N dash. So N dash is equal to V divided by V plus Vs because of when a source moves away. That means when a source moves right to left. So V divided by V plus Vs into N. So N dash is equal to 330 divided by 330 plus 50 into 848.48. So N dash is equal to 330 divided by 330 plus 50, 380 into 848.48. So 330 divided by 38, the value is 0.86842 into 848.48. So we multiply the values, these two values, it gives N dash is equal to 736.837. So if you correct the value of round of the value of N dash is equal to 736.84 because of more than the third decimal is more than 5. So if the add is second decimal of 1 digit, so 84 hertz. So N dash is equal to 736.84 hertz. And the next one, the question 4. A source and listeners are both moving towards each other with a speed v divided by 10, where v is the speed of sound, v is the speed of sound if the frequency of the note emitter of the source is f. So emitted frequency of the source is f, denoted as f. So that means n is equal to f. What will be the frequency heard by the listeners? So what will be the frequency listeners using the listeners? So we know the value of this v, that means vl is equal to vl and then vs, both are v divided by v divided by, so v divided by 10 is equal to vl is equal to v divided by 10 and then vs is equal to v divided by 10 and then n is equal to f, n is equal to f. So what will be the frequency heard by the listeners? We know the n dash, we calculate the n dash. So n is equal to f, vs is equal to v divided by 10 and then vl is equal to v divided by 10 n and then n dash is equal to, we find the n dash, that means we find the n dash. So both towards each other, so both are towards each other. So n dash is equal to v plus vl, because of when a listeners moves towards the source, that's why when a moves right to left, so that's why v plus vl. And then when a source towards the listener, because of when a source moves left to right, so minus sign. So v plus vl divided by v minus vs into n. So and then n dash is equal to v plus v divided by 10, that means vl is equal to v divided by 10. So v divided by 10 divided by v minus v divided by 10 into f, that means n is equal to f, that's why f. So n dash is equal to we commonly take the v, so v is v into 1 plus 1 divided by 10 into 1 divided by 10 divided by v into 1 minus 1 divided by 10 into f. So v into 1 plus 1 divided by 10 divided by v into 1 minus 1 divided by 10 into f, and then we cancel the both v. So the value is 1 divided by 1 plus, so the both the v, this we cancel the both v. So n dash is equal to 1 plus 1 divided by 10 divided by 1 minus 1 divided by 10 into f. So after the value is n dash is equal to 1 plus 1 divided by 10 divided by 1 minus 1 divided by 10 into f. So we calculate that 1 divided by 1 plus 1 divided by 10 means that 1 into 10, that means the 10 plus 1 11 divided by 10, and then 1 into 10 10 minus 1, that's value is 9 divided by 10. So n dash is equal to 11 by 10 divided by 9 by 10 into f. So we have to the reciprocal of the values, numerator and denominator values. So n dash is equal to 11 divided by 10 into 10 divided by 9 into f. So 11 divided by 10 into 10 divided by 9. So this 10s and this 10s are cancelled. So n dash is equal to 11 divided by 9 into f. So the n dash is equal to 11 divided by 9 into f. So the 11 divided by 9 is the value is 1.22. So n dash is equal to 11.22 f. And the next one, sir, at a what speed should a source of sound moves away from that stationary observer? Stationary observer means for listener. So that observer find the apparent frequency equal to half of the original frequency. Half of the original frequency. So the at what speed should source? So speed, they have to find the speed of the source move away from the stationary observer. So the given a value, find the apparent frequency equal to half of the original frequency. The original frequency is half of the listeners. They can be able to listen the listener the half of the frequency. So the given value is n dash is equal to n by 2 because of half of the frequency, and vl is equal to rest because of the stationary observer at rest vs. We find the vs. At what speed should source of sounds moves? So the formula is n dash is equal to v divided by v plus s because of source moves away from the listener. So when a source right to left, we move from right to left. So that's why plus sign. So n dash is equal to v divided by v plus vs into n. So we know the n dash value is n divided by 2 equal to v plus sorry, v divided by v plus vs into n. So this n and this n is also cancels, and this one is also this one. This is a numerator. It comes to left hand side. It's a new denominator. It comes to denominator. So n and n is cancelled. So its value is 1 divided by 2 is equal to v divided by v plus vs. So we multiple the cross multiplications. We multiple the cross multiplication of vs into v plus vs into 1 and then 2 into v. So it gives a v plus vs equal to 2v. V plus vs equal to 2v. So vs is equal to, we move from 2v minus v. The v moves from left to, so it comes to left. So vs is equal to 2v minus v. 2v minus v. So vs, velocity of sound, is equal to v. That means v, velocity of sound, is equal to v. So vs is equal to v. Thank you friends. Thanks for watching this videos, and should write the problems in your classwork notes. Don't skip the videos and don't skip to write the classwork notes. Thank you.